Hello everyone out there, this is Ali Makara. I'm presenting my Summative Assessment 2 of the Work Integrated Learning Certificate. The table of content has question 1. Differentiate between good practice and bad practice when making and receiving telephone calls. Question 2 will argue the convergent thinking as an effective method of problem solving and include an analysis of 4 convergent thinking tools that can narrow down various proposed solutions to a problem. Question 3 will include a 2 to 4 minute video of briefly motivating the answers in question 1 and 2. And finally, we'll have the references. Question 1. Good practice and bad practice when making and receiving telephone calls. Making telephone calls. Good practice. Engage in effective communication. Identify yourself and your company. Greet the person and use their name. Make use of the person's name during the call. Inquire about the receiver's availability to engage in conversation. Get to the point by presenting your message in a well-planned manner. Prepare the receiver for how much time may be needed for the call, if appropriate. Paraphrase what has been said in order to check that you have understood correctly. Listen actively to the verbal and non-verbal responses of the receiver, and if necessary, take notes so that you can refer back to them or ask questions. Bad practice. Having a bad attitude, making private calls from work, eating or chewing gum while on a call, making a business call outside of office hours, interrupting the other person while they are speaking, cradling your phone between your ear and chin and shoulder, putting someone on hold in order to take another call, incoming call, using a lot of filler words or sounds such as or This makes you lose your credibility. Making a person wait while you access information or stationery that you could have had ready to use. This indicates to the receiver that you are unprepared. Receiving telephone calls. Good practice. When transferring a call, it must be dealt with effectively and efficiently. Inbound calls should be answered within approximately 3 to 4 rings. Answer with a greeting, followed with the name of the company, your name, and an inquiry of how you may be of assistance. It is important that no one is kept waiting for too long and that each caller is greeted in a calm, friendly, and professional manner. It is important that you are prepared for the eventuality of having to take messages. You should therefore always have the necessary equipment available. You, as the receiver, should listen carefully to what the caller requires of you and ask questions in order to clarify any areas of uncertainty when a call has been transferred to you. Bad practice. Getting emotional, asking too many questions, sound rushed and unfriendly, taking a message incorrectly, receiving personal calls at work, letting the phone ring for a long time, transferring a call to the wrong person, answering other calls or being interrupted while on a call, not returning a call or leaving a long delay before returning to a call. Question 2. Convergent thinking as an effective method of problem solving and 4 convergent thinking tools that can narrow down various proposed solutions to a problem. The word converge from convergent means to meet at a point, come together from different directions so as to eventually meet and or gradually change as so to become similar or develop something in common. Convergent thinking is associated with using data and facts for coming up with single, unambiguous, and optimal solutions for an identified problem or question. Convergent thinking concerns the evaluation of existing solutions and logically arriving at a correct answer or decision. Critical thinking and coming to a speedy and accurate conclusion are associated with convergent thinking. The knowledge component is an essential part of the convergent thinking and is therefore vital that you conduct research and analyze the problem and its possible solutions so that the best solutions are found and implemented. The convergent thinking process choice is deliberate and conscious. Its main aim is to narrow down the solutions to the most ideal solutions, as well as to analyze and assess them further in order to select the best solution possible. The 4 convergent thinking tools. Point. Firstly, the pulse, the classes are addressed by listing all the positives and praiseworthy aspects of the idea. Then the opportunities are to be identified by listing all future possibilities and what they may lead to. The next step involves the issue, which deals with the shortcomings, concerns, or weaknesses of the ideas. And lastly is the new thinking, which will formulate creative ideas to overcome the issues and find a way to make the idea work. Concept. Possible solutions for consideration are written on a card or piece of paper and numbered from most desirable to least. Each option is then ranked, and in this way the options are ranked according to priority. If performed in a group setting, each person can do their own ranking, and then a general consensus on the most desirable solution will be found. Clustering. Similar ideas are grouped together and connections are made. While the relevant or duplicate solutions are discarded, it is suggested a cluster should have no more than 3 items, and once the ideas are grouped, a theme or pattern should emerge. Hits. Hits can be performed individually or in a group. The tool is applied by using pen or stick dots to identify options from the data of body of knowledge that is of interest. When in a group situation, solutions are displayed to the group members invited to hit the most compelling ideas by placing a sticky dot on them. Alternatively, ideas can be underlined or highlighted using a pen, highlighter. This is a great way of compressing many options into a more manageable scope. Question 3. The 2 to 4 minutes video link to the YouTube channel, which is the one that I'm currently doing now, and will be linked onto the final PDF document for your viewing. The references that I used for this assignment, and thank you for watching. Hope you got to learn something.